We are what's considered a micro roaster. We do roasting in small batches. We buy coffee from all over the world, and in small batches we're able to formulate a taste profile that we think is appropriate for the different coffees that we're buying.
I get them from different brokers, mainly East Coast or West Coast, you know, and I let them import them, and we just kind of sample them and taste them and pick the best ones.
Now, this is kind of a unique coffee that we just got in. It's a Brazilian, they call it bobolink. It's a direct trade, bird-friendly type coffee. Bird-friendly basically is a shade-grown coffee.
The great thing about being a small micro roaster is that we can buy coffee from all over the world in relatively small batches. So we can take the flavors or what we want the flavors to be. For instance, this is a Brazilian coffee. This is Ethiopian coffee, and you'll notice, if you can, that the beans they're clearly different. So that each bean from each estate, from any part of a coffee grown region, will taste different. We're buying coffee from all over the world, and we're trying to bring out the nuanced taste of each of the coffees.
Each roaster is unique, no two alike. Well, the nice thing about this one, it's an air roaster. A lot of other roasters have drum roasters. This gives us a consistent taste, and that's what we're looking for our customers.
One of the great things about that roaster is we can be specific in our recipes of the different coffees. So Rick can bring it up to a specific temperature, and then immediately when it hits that temperature, it gets shut off and cooled down immediately, so that there's no guesswork involved with it, so we can keep things very consistent. Typically what we do is roast coffee to our flavor, our flavor profile, and we typically then sell to Cleveland area restaurants or food service. Our coffees tend to be lighter roasted because we can get the nuances of the different flavors of the beans. So in doing so, then we can go to our customers and say, hey, isn't this cool? We've got this like really good, Ethiopian blended coffee that we can give or sell to you, and you can impress your customers. Some restaurants want them ground, which we can do, and most restaurants want it whole bean. Whole bean is where you get the most freshness. Cleveland's a big food town, and we all kind of like stick together. So if we can help a chef give better product to his customers, that's what we're all about. We do all the fair trade organic coffee for Great Lakes Brewing Company, which is a nice little feather in the cap. I've been dealing with them for 17 years now, and they too, like us, are interested in keeping things in Cleveland, keeping it organic, fair trade, and so on. We're not equipped to sell retail, as it were. We roast for some nonprofit organizations who do sell it online. One of them is the Waiting Child Fund, waitingchildfund.org. Another one is Coffee for a Cause. And then the third one is Family Haven. Probably on hand 20, 25 different coffees. I'm thinking 4, 5 different blends of coffee, where we're taking 2 or 3 or 4 different coffees and mixing them together to hit a flavor profile.
So next time you go out to dinner, you just might be drinking Solstice coffee.